What I'm about to say, I hope you get it. After I hope you don't say I didn't.
What is up, my loves, and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about how I balance not one, not two, but 3 jobs while in nursing school. So before I get started, I need you guys to do me a favor, and I need you guys to hit that subscribe button down below and turn on that post notification bell so you can stay updated every time I post a new video. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so I actually just came from work not too long ago, and I was like, you know what, let me just film this video and let you guys know how I do it all, because I do a lot. I do a lot. So I work 3 jobs, I go to nursing school, and I also attend another school on top of that where I take, where I do like acting, modeling, and singing. So yeah, girl's got a lot on her plate. So I'm gonna start off by telling you guys what my 3 jobs are. So I'm gonna start off with the one I came from today, which is the gym job. I work at a gymnastics center, which is actually the center I went to as a kid, well, teen, because I started gymnastics pretty late. Like I was probably 14, 15 when I started, so that's pretty late. But yeah, I do birthday parties at the gymnastics center, and I'm in the party room serving the kids, and I'm kind of like a little waitress, but not really, but just a little bit. So that's one of my jobs. My other job is working at an elementary or middle school, which is my work study. And I'm basically, they call us a tutor, but I feel like my position is honestly a teacher's assistant, because I'm really helping out the teacher, grading papers, going around the room, making sure the kids are on task and focused, and helping them with any work that they need help with. So that's job number 2. And job number 3, I am a CNA, and I work as a CNA at a hospital. Well, several hospitals. I'm actually a 1-to-1 private duty CNA, and with the hospital that I work for, the hospital system I work for, they send me around to all the hospitals in their system wherever they have a case. So when there's a case, they call me up, they tell me this is the case, this is the patient, and how long I'm going to be there. It could be an 8-hour shift, it could be a 12-hour shift, 13, 5, it really depends. So yeah, that's my 3 jobs. As I said, I also go to another school besides nursing, and there I take acting classes, and I do singing classes. I take 2 singing classes, and I also take a modeling class. So that's 3 jobs. That talent school, which is about 2 to 3 days a week, it varies, because on like certain weekends we have auditions with agents or managers, so it varies. So 2 to 3 days. And then there's nursing school, which I am a full-time student in. I'm basically about to complete my fundamentals semester. Literally, like, my last final is on Monday. And I don't know when I'm going to post this video, so I might actually be done by the time I post this video, but I don't know. So we'll see. So yeah. So y'all probably like, yo, Vika love, how the hell do you balance all of this? Because you got 3 jobs, a full-time nursing student, and you have this talent school. How the hell do you do it all? Well, I'm about to tell y'all right now. Okay, so yes, I'm a full-time student. I go to classes Monday through Thursday. Thursdays are always my longest days because I have lab for health assessment and for fundamentals. Mondays, I would have 1 to 2 classes. I'd have fundamentals every week, and then I have integration to nursing every other week. Tuesdays, I had health assessment and pharmacology. Wednesdays was fundamentals again and intro to nursing. And then with my talent school, my 2 singing classes and modeling classes were every Monday night, Monday evenings. So I'd be there from about 6 to 9 p.m. And then my acting classes are on Thursday nights. So that's what, from 7 to 9. It used to be on Saturdays, but I have clinicals, or had clinicals, for fundamentals on Saturdays. So they said I could go to Thursdays. Okay, and now with work, so with the gym job, that's a weekend job, so Saturday and Sunday are usually the days I would work, or it varies. It could just be just Saturday, just Sunday, depends And that one's kind of like a per diem because they send out the schedule and then you let them know like, oh, I could work such and such party, I can't work such and such party, or yeah. So that's a weekend job and it's pretty flexible. Sometimes I'm able to get work done, sometimes I'm not. Sometimes we have a packed day of just straight parties back to back to back, and there's like no time for me to study. Like this past weekend, for example, I was trying to study for some of my finals this past week, but like parties were like from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. I brought my textbook with me, my computer. I got the littlest bit of studying done. I was so tired, like, oh my gosh, like I can't get anything done. But yeah, so that's that. And then with the work study job at the elementary/middle school, I get some work done here and there, and that one I squeeze in between my class schedules. So like after my classes Mondays, I would go for like a couple hours, and then their school day ends at 4, so I work from after my classes till about 4 p.m. and then I head back to school, change, freshen up, eat something, and head right out to drive to my town school. And yes, so the work study job is pretty flexible. It's whenever I can go. I just let the teacher know I'm gonna be there or I'm not gonna be there. Sometimes I'm able to get work done, like if the students are doing work and they're on task and focus, I'm able to go on my computer, get some type of work done, study. And then for my CNA job, since I'm one-to-one, I have some time to get stuff done. I feel like if I wasn't one-to-one and I was just like working as a regular CNA on the floor, I probably wouldn't have that much time at all, because that's like just a whole bunch of documenting and then running from patient to patient. But yeah, so with that job, I'm literally sitting in the room with one patient, and then I'm helping them with what they need. So if they need help with like feeding, I would feed them, or like open stuff up for them, cut the food up, feed them if they're not able to feed themselves. I do regular CNA tasks, so like monitoring them. I do bed baths. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank right now. I help them with ambulating if they need to go from like bed to chair or the bed to the restroom, for example. I help them with that. And then like half the time, like they may not need anything and I'm still in the room monitoring them, because some of them are fall risk and I don't want them to fall, because that's just a whole nother problem of itself. So I'm monitoring them. If they're, say, asleep, I'm able to actually get some work done. So I would also have my laptop with me, my notebook with me, my textbook with me, and try to get some studying done. And honestly, some of them, they're really interested. Like, oh, what are you learning? Oh, you're gonna be a nurse? That's great. Like nursing is a great field, and blah blah blah, and chit chat. So yeah, so that is a per diem job where I send out my schedule every week to my manager, supervisor, and let them know like I can work this week, I can't work this week, I can work this day, day shift, night shift, evening shift, and then they would call me whenever they have a case available and be like, we have a case for you, this is the hospital, this is whatever the patient is, this is the situation, and this is the time you need to get there. And that's pretty much it. So really, I feel like what helps me with balancing all these jobs is the fact that I'm able to actually get work done while I'm at the jobs most of the time, except for like the gym job sometimes, because that can be a little hectic. But yeah, I feel like that's really what helps me. If I wasn't able to get work done, I honestly don't know how I'd balance it. My town school, I would sometimes bring my nursing material there if there's like a little downtime, or yeah, if there's basically a little bit of downtime, and I could like squeeze in a little studying here, flip through index cards, something. Honestly, like you just have to be on it. Procrastination, yeah, procrastination's gonna hit you. It has hit me many times during the semester, and when I tell you, your girl, how to fight procrastination, honestly, you just have to be like, yo, you have all this work to do. Like, you gotta talk to yourself, basically. Be like, yo, such and such, insert name. Like, get to work. Like, you have all this work to do. Do you want to fail? No. Exactly. So get your ass to work and start studying, start doing this, start writing this paper. And honestly, you just gotta try to stay motivated, because a lot of times in nursing school, you are going to lose motivation. You're like, oh my gosh, like, why am I doing this to myself? Like, you gotta remind yourself, like, why are you doing this? Like, why do you want to be a nurse? Like, why is this the profession that you chose? But is it easy? No, not at all. It's hard. It is a lot of work, but it is rewarding to see how you're able to make a difference in like all these patients' lives. And honestly, if you're not in nursing school yet and you're about to be and you're watching my video and you're like, I want to work, no, just know yourself, to be honest. Like me, I know myself, where it's like I always put a lot of stuff on my plate, but that usually helps me, because I feel like if I don't have that much stuff on my plate, I feel lazy, and I don't know, I feel like I'm not getting things done, or like I somewhat feel unmotivated, if that makes sense, to not do anything, because I just don't have that much on my plate. If I have much on my plate, I'm like, all right, I'm on the go. And honestly, there's like people that try to like hang out with me or like spend time with me or whatever, and I feel like they don't believe me when I tell them I'm busy. But like, I'm legit busy all the time. Like right now, I have a little bit of free time just because it's getting close to the end of the semester. I'm not working too much. During the semester, I didn't work as much either, just because it was my first semester in like real nursing school with like all nursing classes. So I didn't work too much. And let me tell you, money was a struggle. Honestly, if I didn't have to work, I wouldn't work, because nursing school really is a lot. It's a lot of material you gotta memorize, and not just like memorize, you know how like you memorize and you forget stuff, but like you gotta let it really sink in and resonate with you, and cause the material you're learning, you're going to use it throughout your career. Like if you don't know such thing, like I don't know, if you don't know that what a crackle sounds like, which is like, it could be a fine or coarse crackle. For example, a fine is like, my teacher taught it as like, it sounds like you're doing this to your hair, and then whereas a coarse crackle is like, it sounds like you're pulling Velcro apart, and you like need to know what that means, because if you have a patient with that, you need to know like, oh my gosh, this is a sign of such and such, like this needs further evaluation. Or if the patient has stridor, that's like an emergency situation. Like you need to know what such and such things sound like, what that means, and what that means for your patient. I feel like I'm rambling a lot right now. I wanted to also tell you guys how with my talent school, I do auditions on the weekends, usually on Sundays, but not every Sunday. And I would be auditioning for different agents or managers out here in the city. And I'm actually signed with a manager in the city, which is mostly for acting. And then we incorporate a little bit of singing and like some print modeling with that. And I'm also with a modeling agent in the city as well. And with nursing school and that, the way I balance is, if I have an event, say a fashion show, I would bring flashcards with me. So while I'm backstage getting ready or waiting to go on stage, I am flipping through those flashcards. Or this past October, I went to this event for like empowerment and like learning more about the music industry. Before that event started, best believe I had my flashcards with me. I was flipping through them like, this is what, this means what, all right, you got it, next card, next card. So it's nonstop. Like you just, honestly, you just gotta stay focused and know what you want. Like me, I love nursing, but I also love the entertainment industry as well. So I'm trying to incorporate my two passions together. So it's nonstop. You want something, you gotta go after it. And honestly, don't be listening to people that say no, like, no, you can't. Oh, I can't. All right, watch me prove you wrong. But yeah, so anyways, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and seeing how I balance 3 jobs, nursing school and a talent school, all together at once. But yeah, if you guys have any video suggestions, please leave it down in the comments below. You can also follow my social medias. My Instagram is charminglove96 and my Snapchat is charmingbell19. If you have questions, like I said, you could leave it down in the comments below. You could DM me on my Instagram, Snapchat, whatever. So don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on that post notification bell, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.
We go